Okay, welcome back. In the last video, we looked at AppSmith for basically displaying data, and then we created a post route for our new product that we're going to add, or for the ability to add new products. We got that tested. We tested it with Thunder Client, so we're confident that it's working. So I'm going to go back to AppSmith, and I'm going to add a new page to our application. So add a new blank page. Let's see, we'll call it add new products. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to do is tell that person bye. First thing I want to do is add some widgets. So I'm going to add a new widget. I want a form widget. And it did not like the resize. So there we go. So now we have a form widget. Remember, we want to have some good names for these things. So we'll just call this the new product form. We'll call this new product label. And we don't want it to say form. We'd say enter new product info. Okay. So we need to get some information from the user. There's lots of different things you can use to get information. We're gonna start simple with input. And for this input, we'll call this the product name. We don't want it to display label. We want to say, like a direction. So like enter the new product name. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to change? I mean, if you wanted to have different types of things, you could have a password field, a number field. So you can explore lots of these different options. If you wanted to give like a default value, you could put that there, and all sorts of stuff. You can even have spell checking. So pretty cool things. Yeah, so let's add another one. This will be where we get the description. So we'll call this product description, DSC. Okay, now let me point out, these are when AppSmith takes the data that we enter in this form and packages it up as JSON, which will happen automatically, it's going to give whatever we type into these different things, it's going to give them names, okay? So in terms of comparing this to, in terms of comparing this to Thunder Client, the things we type in the fields are what comes after. This part, what the name of each, the key of each of these key value pairs in AppSmith is going to come from the name of the widget. So I need to name one product name, which I did, product description. And let me do a little editing here. We'll say enter new product description. Okay. And then we're going to do one for money, because we're going to ask for the new price. So we'll put this here. We'll call this product price. I think that's what I called it in the Python code. Yeah, product price. And it's not what's in Thunder Client that matters. What really, really, really matters is what you call it in this part. So like this needs to match the JSON that's coming from AppSmith. Okay, let me change some values. So we change product price. So I do want to allow decimal places. And here I want to say enter new product list price. Okay, so we have that. Looks good. Form's a little big, so I'm gonna tighten things up a little bit. I think I can. I thought I could resize them all at the same time. Let's see, maybe I do that, then I can resize the group. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's just something you can do, something cool. Okay, so just to test things out, I'm going to put some information here real quick. So I think the example we used in class was Brie. And notice I'm just using tab and it kind of automatically works. The best brie cheese, and it's expensive brie. It's $9.99. Okay, now we don't have this submit button connected to anything, so we can't exactly like click submit yet. We need to create a query first in this page. So the queries are connected to the pages. So that's why the ones we created for top products are not in this page because, well, they're not in this page. All right, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to make a new blank API. And we'll call this add new product. We'll make this a post query because that's the type of query. Now, because we're an AppSmith can talk directly to the container. So we'll call this, it can talk directly to the Python, the web container. And it's running on port 4000. And it's product/product, or p/product. Okay. Remember, this is the prefix that's in that underscore init file, and this is the name of the route that's from the blueprint. Okay. Now, how do we capture the information from the form, this new product form that we added to our page? So we're going to come to body, and we're going to make sure JSON here is selected, and then we're going to put two open curly braces, and you can either kind of look for the thing you want or type it in, but we're going to put the name of the form, so basically the variable name or the object name of the form, and then .data. And that's going to kind of automatically grab all of the information. Now, if you look over here, it's like, oh, this does not have enough information. This just has some simple stuff, but this isn't the full, this isn't the full collection of data from the form. Okay, let's go back and see our form. All right, so here, this is just like a preview. Okay, so so we have this connected up. We have it connected to our data source, to our route, its post. I think we're ready to hit run and see what happens. All right, let's hit run and see what happens. Oh, get an error. Key error, product name. So let's go back. So I called it product name. Let's go back to our Python code. Product name, the data. Let's look what's coming in. So it's not working, so we're going to go look and see what got logged in Docker. And it did not get logged. Oh, I think I know what happened. So I created, let's see, I created a group. Let me go look at the form. So I created this container when I was trying to resize the widgets. So I think it's going to be container 1. We'll call it the data container. Okay, so I'll come back here. Let's see, .data container .data. Let's see, does that give me what I want? It is not happy with this. New product form. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to remove those individual things from the container. I didn't mean to do that, and I haven't looked up the. I would need to look up the code for how to access the things in the container. So let's see if I can just pull them out. Okay, let's see. Pull them out. Pull it. Oops. Did not like that. Pull it out. Okay. Let me get rid of this for now. And I'm just going to move these over back to where they were. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so back to add new product. So now we should just be able to do .data. And there we have our data. I'll look up how to do the container thing and maybe add another video. All right, so let's test run and see what happens now. Oh, we get success. Let's just see what we got at Docker. There's our information. Here's our stuff, our insert statement. So that's looking good. So then if we go to our database and execute this query, you can see, oh, there's our brie cheese. So that looks great. So that kind of takes you through the workflow of having a new page. We have now a couple pages. You could imagine having different pages for different personas, some basic understanding of how to get data from the user, etc. So I'm going to stop this here, and I'll probably make a couple other videos. Maybe I'll do that container thing, and I want to expose you to some more things with respect to different widgets and how you can have, like, if there was categories, how you could have a drop down with the categories from the database. But in any event, so that gets you a basic idea of how things operate. Thanks for listening. Send me messages on Piazza or Slack if you have questions.